Hey everyone, it's your girl Camille. Welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog is going to be filmed right here in my bathroom because we are doing my nighttime skincare routine. Now before I show you my nighttime skincare routine, I'd like to remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure to click on that bell icon so that you're always notified whenever I have new videos. So let's start. I still have a full face on, but I'm already in my pajamas. I just came from a wedding, that's why I've got my makeup on. So first thing I do is tie my hair up in a bun, just so it's not all up on my face. So first thing I do is put this towel headband thing that makes me look bald. And then I'm gonna remove my makeup using this cleansing oil from Shuimura. So I don't really put foundation on my face or powder. It's mostly just concealer on this area and my eye makeup. So that's where I'm gonna put the cleansing oil. So this is what I'm using. Just a few pumps. Ta-da! In a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, you will meet Camille the raccoon. Camille the raccoon is about to appear. Cool bells. And then I put a bit of water in to like lather up the cleansing oil. Wait, I'm appearing soon. There you go. Makeup free, lipstick free, and off to cleanse my face thoroughly. I'm gonna be using this fresh soy face cleanser. So during the mornings, I've showed you guys before what cleanser I use. So it's the Proactive Renewing Cleanser, but at night I use the fresh just to mix things up. I feel like this cleanses my face more. So I put just a small amount and use my hand initially. Just spread the product on my face. And then I use this Foreo Luna Mini 2 facial cleansing system to really deep cleanse. So as you can see, I start on one side of my cheek and then I go on the other side of the cheek. It's really helpful because it actually stops the pulsations to notify you that it's already been 15 seconds. And you can now transfer to a different part of your face. So I'm switching it now to this part, to a different touch point area for my forehead because I tend to get more oily in that area, so I use this. I'm gonna explain in a bit the different touch points that I'm using for every part of my face. So by the time it reaches the 1 minute mark, it's gonna pulsate like 3 consecutive times, like and that means basically that you've hit the 1 minute mark, you're free to stop using it. And then I just wash it gently with water and a bit of a soap, and then I just use the same towel to just dry it. And time to rinse. And there you go, instantly fresh, clean face. So, I've already cleansed my face. Let's remove this so I don't look bald and I look semi-cute. So now, a closer look at the Foreo Luna Mini 2. So it comes from Sweden. It's a Swedish brand called Foreo, or For Everyone. Basically, it's a revolutionary T-Sonic facial cleansing system, which I'm sure that you guys are familiar with because the Sonic facial brushes have been around in the market for quite some time. A lot of people are really into it because they're known to cleanse your face 6 times more effective than just using your hands. But what makes this super duper revolutionary is that it's the first ever 100% silicone facial brush. All the other facial brushes that you've seen out in the market have been using like nylon brushes, which is really bad for your skin because it's not antibacterial. It's very easy for dirt to just stick on that nylon brush, and that's why you always have to replace those nylon brushes every now and then, which also makes them really expensive or costly. The silicone brush, you don't really have to replace them with anything. It will last you for a really long time. It's 35 times more hygienic than the normal sonic brushes that you see from other brands because again, it's silicone and silicone is very antibacterial. That's one of the things that I really like about this because before I really wanted to try the brushes as well, but what stopped me was when I was researching about these other brushes. A lot of the reviews actually claimed that they had breakouts because of the brushes, or some of them touted those breakouts products as a purging period. Some of them just thought that, you know, it just doesn't work for them. Something about the brushes makes them break out, which now I know is because of the brush. It's not silicone, so it's very, very dirty, damages your skin and all that. But with Foreo, when I was doing my research, a lot of the people really said that it didn't break them out. There was no adjustment phase. It just, they saw results instantly. So I was like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna try that. I started using the Foreo Luna Mini 2. Wait, now, what date is it now? Wait, let me just count. 9 days ago. You'll see a small snippet of what my skin looked like a day after usage of the product once. So you'll still kind of see what my skin was like before seeing the effects. So you'd see some redness, some blemishes, some marks. You'll see a lot more like enlarged pores. My blackheads and whiteheads are more visible as well, especially under my lip. That's where I usually get it, and around my nose, some on my forehead as well. So you really notice that I get those on my T-zone because I have a very, very oily skin. So I don't really get acne as much, but I do get a lot of those small blackheads and whiteheads, which I then try to prick, which then becomes pimples because, you know, I'm stubborn like that. I'm so sorry, Derma. But ever since I've started using Foreo, I felt that there's less blackheads. Trust me, I know, because every single night I would sit on my vanity and just stare at my forehead and my pores and everything and try to see, because I'm a frustrated derma, like, is there something I can prick? So yeah, it's just, so far now I've been very, very safe. I feel like my skin is so much more radiant, it's so much smoother and firmer. Like, I feel like it's tighter even, and I feel like the pores are much smaller. I'm really so happy with it, especially my forehead area, because I usually get blackheads here, but there's none at all. So basically, the Foreo Luna Mini 2 comes in this small box like this one. When you open it, you'll see a brush like this, and then you'll also see a special code for you that you can use on the Foreo website, and then you'll be able to download or look at the manual there and have a bunch of other cool things on the website. It also comes with this USB cable thing for you to charge it. So this is where you're supposed to plug it. So plug it here, and then this is the USB type cable. You can use whatever charger that you have. It works with anything. You don't really have to use this so much because one full charge of this Foreo Luna Mini 2 will last you for 5 months. So for 5 months, washing twice a day, you don't have to charge ever within those 5 months. The next time you charge is after the 5 months if you use this twice a day. So that's what's inside the box. How you use it is that you press on this button here, ta-da, and it starts pulsating. You can adjust the intensity based on your preference. So this is the button to lessen the intensity, and this is to decrease the intensity. So I go somewhere towards maybe level 5 because I am oily, so I like to be kind of intense because I am intense and I am no chill. So when you like increase it, you'll see a light there to indicate that, yep, you've increased it. If you decrease it, it'll also light up. For me, it kind of curves a bit like this, which is great because it's super duper natural on your face. Like, it doesn't feel like you're trying to balance it. It just really glides on super easily. So let's turn this off because I don't want to be cleaning my face again. Okay, so there. So basically, I start with my right cheek as how you've seen a while ago. So I go all the way there, and then the left cheek. And then when it comes to my T-zone, I use this touch point area, which is a bit thicker and a bit longer than the touch point area here. So this is for like normal and sensitive skin. This is for the oilier areas. So that's why I use it on my T-zone here and here. You'll see that this part actually goes all the way here on the top part. So that's perfect because this actually helps you get into the really, really hard parts to reach. So like the sides of your nose, under your lips. So that's what I use to really get in there, like remove the dirt. So just a moment ago, you guys saw me use my cleansing oil to remove my eye makeup, right? I don't really have the lightest hand. Like, I'm always like as if I'm erasing something from my face. So what's nice about using this facial brush, it prevents me from actually rubbing my face too hard and creating those dreadful wrinkles. It helps me just, you know, go through the process really, really naturally and lightly and easily. It's one of the advantages that I don't get to read on reviews so much, but I find super duper advantageous for a person like me who's always just erasing something out of her face. So if you're interested to buy the Foreo Luna Mini 2, it's actually available in a lot of different colors. I have it in this light pink version. Make sure that when you're buying it though, you're buying it from a reputable seller like Sephora Philippines or other really reputable sellers if you're buying from abroad, because it does have a lot of fakes and imitations, which of course, like any other fake, it doesn't work as well. It doesn't have the same material, it doesn't have the same quality. You won't get the same results. The price is a very good indication if you're buying a fake, in case you're not sure. This one in the Philippines costs around 7,500 plus pesos. It is definitely a bit pricey, but if you take into account that you'll be using this for a really long time, you don't have to replace the brush and you don't have to buy all these other different components in order to use it. It's super duper reasonable. Okay, so now that you know how to use it on your face, again, every time you use it on a specific area, it will have like certain pauses. Every time it pauses, it basically tells you that, okay, that's 15 seconds, you can move on to the next area, and then move on to the next area again when you feel that pause. When you feel 3 consecutive pauses, then that basically tells you that, okay, that's the 1 minute mark, you're done, you're fresh, you can stop. If you don't want to stop, then that's fine, but the recommended time is 1 minute, so I usually follow that as well. So there you go, this is my favorite new baby right now. I really like it. At first, I was so doubtful if it really works. I mean, it's just a brush, right? But it really works. Just earlier this morning, Yoni was actually just telling me that there's something different about your skin. It's just so fresh all the time now. Not my eye bags though. Don't look at my eye bags because I've been sleeping really late now. But focus on the skin. It's really luminous now. Nothing there, you saw me wash it, so this is really me makeup free. So now that I've cleansed my face, now I tone. So now I'm using the Clarins toning lotion. I use these cotton pads that I get from those Japanese stores, and because I find it too thick and I really want to save on the cotton pads because I'm Chinese like that, I usually separate them. I divide it into 2 and then use the thicker half. Just put like maybe 2-3 drops and then cleanse my face. I've seen the Korean aunties in my old gym before do their facial care. And I've noticed that every time they put something on their face, it's always in an upward motion. I guess that's to prevent like wrinkles. I'm gonna show you guys what's on this cotton pad after cleansing. See? Practically white. Okay, fine, it's off-white, but it's practically white. Before using the Foreo Luna Mini 2, every time I use my toner to tone my face even more, it's almost always like orange or yellowish or kind of brownish because there's still so much makeup rest. The Foreo Luna Mini 2 is not made to remove your makeup, you know, it's recommended for you to remove your makeup first and then use that to just remove like the makeup residue that's still on your face. So that's why you saw me use the cleansing oil first before heading on to my facial cleanser and my Foreo Luna. You seem to be talking a lot today. I'm sorry. If you've watched my acne skincare video, then you know that I have a lot of these acne products that I use on my face. Usually if I have breakouts or if I just come from the derma, which hasn't happened now because again, I've been using Foreo Luna Mini 2 and I haven't been breaking out, I haven't had acne problems or blackhead problems. But if I do, I would follow it up with this clindamycin treatment that I get from my derma. But because I'm not doing that now, my next step is this from The Ordinary. So it's the niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. So I just put 1 drop, another drop. Tend to be really careful because these mechanisms from The Ordinary, they tend to produce like a really big drop and I feel like I'm using too much of the product. And then, again, if I do have blemishes on my face and I want my face to heal really fast, I use my La Mer de Concentrate, which you've already also probably seen on my acne video. But since again, ang kulit ko, you know? I'm acne free, I'm gonna head on to my normal serum. This is my current serum for now. It's from Kiehl's. It's the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It's still Christmas edition though. So I get 1-2 drops or maybe 3. Feeling very generous. Rub it. Don't forget your neck. I think a lot of people forget their necks. They feel like it's just the facial area that they're supposed to put product on. But yeah, really have to take care of your neck because it's also susceptible to wrinkles and I don't know, problems. Big problems. So normally I would go straight to my moisturizer, but because I feel like if I have to wake up in like 5 hours, I need extra hydration for my skin. This is my favorite miracle product. It's from Laneige Water Sleeping Pack. So this is supposed to get activated while you're sleeping, and it's going to give you skin that's so luminous. It seems like you slept for a full 10 hours. I swear to you, this is really such a good product. I use it all the time whenever I pull an all-nighter, or it's just been a really long night and my skin is so tired. The next day, and Yanni really notices these things. Why does Yanni always notice these things? But the next day when he picks me up, he's always like, your skin today is so good. He really notices it. Okay, so next step, moving on. I then moisturize my face. Although it hydrates your skin, it's not a moisturizer. So now I moisturize my face with this one from Fresh as well. So it's the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. It came together with the cleanser. So I just put like a tiny little amount, rub it on my hand. Pat, and do it the Korean auntie way. You know how they do it in the gym? It's like, I don't know how fast their hands are, but it's pretty fast. Major skincare queens. I alternate among a variety of moisturizers every now and then. Sometimes I use this one from Olay, which is the Rejuvenating Jar Mask. Or sometimes I use this one from Vanilla & Co. A Dream Cream Pure White Moisturizing. I think this one has whitening, which I like to use every time I just come from the beach, or I feel like I got a darker, not in a sense of like darker skin, but darker sunspots. So that's what I use. No particular reason, it's just that I've been receiving a lot of different facial creams and moisturizers, and I just want to be able to use them as soon as I can. So instead of waiting for one jar to finish, I alternate among different products. So now we're done with moisturizing. Next step is the eyes. I use this one from Clarins. It enhanced. Wait, I've been using this and it's been battered from all the travels. It's the Enhancing Eye Lift Serum. Bigger, brighter, bolder. I really love this serum. I'm so sad it's almost empty. Basically, I pump maybe, one and then just rub it here, put it here, tap around my eyes. This is awesome. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I sometimes lose my right double eyelid, so it becomes like a really weird shape. Usually it happens when I don't have enough sleep, and I researched and apparently it was one of the signs or symptoms of skin aging. But ever since I started using this one, I haven't had those losing of the double eyelid experiences as much. I feel like it just lacks moisture and it just needs a little bit of extra love, and this one has done that. It also is supposed to help with your lashes, which I also have noticed has been working. But I sometimes alternate also with the Olay Eyes Pro Retinol Eye Treatment. Or sometimes I do both. No particular reason. Maybe it's more effective. Maybe it's not. Who knows? But yeah. And then after the eyes, I finally end with a lip balm. This is from Clarins. It's the Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. I'm not sure if I just got this as a freebie in one of my flights or a freebie from Clarins, but I've been using it for nighttime and it's almost all used up. So there you have it, my nighttime skincare routine. My skin feels super duper supple and smooth and soft. My eyes are bright as ever and my lips are also super duper smooth. And I'm so sleepy already. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I used to be such a nighttime skincare lazy person. I used to just cleanse, tone, and that's it. I don't even moisturize because I thought that I'm so oily, why do I even have to moisturize? But ever since starting to use like serums, essences, facial creams, moisturizers, I feel like my skin is so much healthier, so it doesn't overcompensate and it doesn't secrete as much oil as it used to. Maybe I was extra oily before because it felt really dry because I wasn't really taking care of it, so it's secreting a lot of the oil just to overcompensate. But now it's so much better, especially with the addition of the Foreo Luna Mini 2. I forgot to mention to you guys that ever since using it, I've also noticed that I've become less oily. I'm still oily, but it has become less. I don't have to use my oil blot as often. So yeah, there you have it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, I always end my vlog that way. I'm so sorry. I will try to practice different lines. But anyways, yeah, that's it. If you have any more questions about the products, any suggestions that you think would suit my skin, or just anything at all, just Please make sure to leave a comment below. I don't bite, I'm very, very friendly. And give me a thumbs up if you like this. I hope to see you again next week. Bye, good night, ready to sleep.